Hello everyone, and welcome not to my channel, welcome to Seb Delanney's channel. Seb asked me to film a little video to fill in the blank while he's recovering. So here I am. In case you don't know me, I'm Cole. I used to work very closely with Seb on a daily basis, filming and editing all his videos for about a year and a half. And yeah, let's all go wish him a speedy recovery down in the comments. Today, I'm with my C63 AMG. It is not an S, and I apologize in advance for the S badge on the back. No excuses there. Now, as per the title, here are my 5 top things that I love about the car after having spent 10,000 miles on the road, using it, abusing it on a daily basis, and 5 things that I don't like. Now, we have to start with the fact that I went for the saloon over the coupe. Now, at the time, for many reasons, I needed the 4 doors. I think it looks mean, I think it looks great, and it's a little bit different than all the other C63s because the majority of those on the road are in fact coupes. So that is my biggest number one. Now, the second thing is the fact that this car is not the S. Now, all of the things that are on the S package that aren't on here, I actually prefer not having. Things like the bucket seats, far too hard for me. The electronic diff that's in the S, I personally do not like. I've driven the S, and unfortunately, even with traction off, it kicks in as a way of stabilizing the car because it changes from locked to open. When the car controls something that I don't have control over, it confuses you as a driver because you don't know what it's going to do. So with this being a mechanical slip diff, I know exactly that it's locked. Of course, it goes without saying I wouldn't mind having a bit more torque and a bit more power, but that can be easily done with a tune, so I'm not missing out on that. So yeah, to summarize, number 2 is the fact that it's not the S. I actually prefer the C63 without the S. Okay, now the next thing is the overall performance of the engine, and that includes things like fuel efficiency, because this particular car, as well as most of the cars in the AMG lineup, have a mode called glide mode, which disengages the gears and goes into neutral while you're on the highway, and if you're not using the accelerator, it literally flips into neutral, and my god does it save you fuel. I have had this car up to 32 miles per gallon, driving very normally 70 miles an hour at the speed limit on the motorway, and that average was taken over, I think it was something like 300 miles, so it was a long trip, and I was just lightly using the car at speed limit. The power plant in the car generally just what I need for my purposes. Now, the next thing that I absolutely love about this car is the sound and exhaust that I have on it. It's actually the performance exhaust, so it's a little bit louder than the standard one. I mean, wow, okay. People tell me it's really loud because I've considered doing an exhaust mod or a decal or something, but it is, to be fair, very loud as it is with the performance exhaust. The performance exhaust has the manual override on the valves, which means I can shut it down, close it if I want to, open it when I want to. But also the fact that the performance exhaust only has cats in the back box, and the back box has the valves, but that's it. It doesn't have resonators, it doesn't have secondary cats. That's why it sounds so damn good. Let me show you that from behind. Hang on. And this is with the valves closed. How is the car in the snow? Well, okay, like it's rear wheel drive, there's a lot of torque, and frankly speaking, if you don't have absolutely brand new winter tires on the back, you're gonna struggle because the grip is not very good. I've got brand new Continentals on the back, winter tires. Before that I had some Pirellis that were part worn, they were sort of 3-4 millimeters, old tires I had, and they were not very good. I mean, they were awful. Here's a clip. I spent a lot of time in the snow with this car, having a bit of fun, so here's a little montage of that.
You don't know where I'm from, or what I had to do to get it straight. Let me paint a picture, everybody dissing, acting like it wasn't cool to listen. Now look at me. I say now look at me. Let me get it started. Yo, the rhyme's been the dumbest since day one. The shit that my mama said, pray son. I ain't got no hidden motives, I'ma get a bullet, fill it with some folders, then pull that motherfucker till they wake up, straight up. The illest out the funk. Illustrate my life, they gon' feel it when it dump. Inventive as they come. The time it took to get here was expensive and I spent it in the slum.
You can see that full video on my channel. Now, actually, I might get your opinion, guys, while I have you on Seb's channel. I want to change a few things about the car. Now, it's fully murdered out at the moment as all black. You will not find a single panel on here that isn't black. I feel like it's too blacked out because you can't actually see that it's a C63 from far away because it's just all blacked out. You can't see the 4 exhausts, you can't see the badges, you can't tell. I kind of want you guys to tell me what you think I should change about it. I want to keep it black because that's my favorite color, but I am thinking of taking the blacked out D-chrome off so that the badges, I don't even have the AMG badge, just realized, so that the badge is then silver. The exhaust I can't change, it's going to stay black because those are night pack tips. It has the night pack. Bring the chrome back on, for example, that. The grill I think I'll leave, but you can see my wrap is kind of peeling off there. I'm thinking of taking the black wrap off there just to make it pop a little bit, but I would love to hear your opinion on what I should change. If you have any ideas, drop them down in the comments. I will read them and maybe I'll do them. Now let's go to the next stage, and that is the 5 things I don't like about the car. It's too it's okay, here's one thing. Okay, I'm not particularly a big fan of the 4-door rear. Like, I don't know, it just needs a bit more of something, like a bit more girth on, I don't know, it needs a bit more stance. Something's not right about the rear. No, I kind of do like it. I can't fault it. It's just the best car in the world. I'm kidding. Okay, the only thing I don't like about it is the balancing on the car. That's it, literally. That's why I've called this car Matilda, because frankly speaking, it wants to kill me half the time, and it's angry and it doesn't forgive you. And if you jump in it for the first time and absolutely gun it down, you're gonna probably fuck up because it's unforgivable. Sometimes it just bites back. I mean, you've seen clips like this one. So that's it for today. Seb, I hope you are feeling better and we can't wait for you to be back. Thank you for allowing me to be part of your takeover adventure on the channel. Thank you for watching, and yeah, take care.